Next up is to look at how we get from the mapping in Studio into something that can execute data migration. I prepared a little sketch here. On this side, the target system. Over here, the source system. Up here, the Studio, where we map. The engine generator that takes the mapping and turns it into code that can execute in the Director runtime. In the Studio, we work in the target map, and we work in the source map. The first step in the target map was to import the metadata describing the target system. Then we worked in the target map to reduce the metadata describing the target system into a simpler target interface. And this interface is the root business objects, and each of the root business object is a hierarchy of child business objects, and all of them with their interface fields. In the source map, we then import the target interface into the source map, and we also import the metadata describing the source system. And then in the source map, we map how to transform the data that conforms to the metadata of the source system into data that conforms to the target interface. This is what we're doing in Studio. Then the entire source map is given to the engine generator, and the engine generator will generate a source engine. Likewise, the entire target map is given to the engine generator, and it will generate a target engine. So, looking at the source engine, it has two basic tasks. The first it does is that it creates and maintains a staging database. Quite simply, the staging database has a table for each metadata structure in the source system. The source engine then contains functionality that will load data received from the source system into the staging database. It's an important point here that the source engine is not extracting data directly from the source system. The source engine will load the data into a staging database, and then it will extract the data from that one and produce an export result. And this export result actually is the data that conforms to the target interface. So the source engine will export one business object with all its child business objects, place it in the export result. It will export the next one, place it in the export result, and so on and so forth. So the first thing that happens in the extract step is actually that the business objects are constructed. Next up is that the generated target engine will import the results produced by the source engine, and in turn produce the target result. And this target result again conforms to the business object hierarchies described in the target interface, but the data stored on each business object is no longer the interface data, it is the target data that is to be delivered to the target system. Last thing is that MegaFX then contains functionality to unload the target data to be delivered to the target system. Again here, an important point, MegaFX is not inserting directly into the target system, it is delivering data to be inserted into the target system.